Hi guys, here I am. It's finally finished. Hopefully you like it. This is my little diva here. This is my little redhead. I call her my little redhead. We have been through a little something here with this unit. Of course, as you know, I told you before, it's 100% human hair, but this is Yaki, and my closure is Remy, I think. And so it was a little challenge to get everything done and colored. What happened was that I initially had all of this here around the hairline really dark, as you can see there, and I didn't like that, so I had to buy a color remover. And while I was trying to remove and it was as dark as this, because you know when your hair is dyed and it starts to turn naturally, it's going to turn around the hairline and whatnot. It probably would have worked what I was doing, but I had a big brush. Maybe if I should have had like a tiny nail brush and just painted a little bit, you know, like when you're doing your nails. I should have had like a little brush and just painted very little, and then it might have worked the way I wanted it to, but it did not work the way that I wanted to. So I put a color remover on it, but then I started thinking, okay, well, I like it a little bit tad dark, look like it was like maybe it's starting to darken right there. So I said, okay, I'll just let that stay and then let the roots stay extremely dark. And I did the same thing on this side over here all the way down. Okay, now no one is going to be looking all up under there, but you know, I got it all together there. But yeah, that was all the way down as dark as this. So I was like, okay, no, I don't want to do that. And my closure, there it is. It's invisible. Okay, and I didn't want to take my dark root all the way back, you know, just like it's starting right, you know, at the part area. See if I can push this back up, okay, because it's a little stiff. Alright, let me see if I can pan back for you a little bit. You can see how she looks from that angle. And let's turn around, and you can see it from that angle. Okay. Now, this hair, like I said, initially was very red. It was like, and you could still see it peeking through, like Ronald McDonald red, and I wasn't really feeling that brightness of a red. I mean, I liked it, but I was like, oh, come on. It's just the undertones had a little bit too much orange in it for me. So I wanted something that was going to make it look a little more cherrier. So what I did, and let's see if I can grab it real quick for you guys. Hopefully it won't take me but a second. I'm so sorry. I thought I had it right here. Okay, here we go. This is what I put on here. I put Raging Red, so it could be a more deeper red, because it was already like a va-va-voom bright orangey red. I didn't want that, so I wanted it to be a little bit darker. And there was one, I tried to choose the darkest. They had like maybe 4 shades of red, and they had like a wild cherry. I started to get wild cherry red, but no, it was still very red. So I was like, no, let's get the Raging Red. And I forget the next one that was down from this one, which was one more red. But I said, okay, this one looked like it was about the darkness that I wanted. And then as you can see, you see a little darker here, because when I stripped out the color, I had some boo-boos. Let's turn a little diva around here. I had some little boo-boos where, and I hate coloring with black hair, and I hate coloring with red hair. Of all the colors I have to deal with, I don't know why these two bug the heck out of me the most. But the black, it seems like everything you touch, it gets everywhere, but it dripped a little on here. So I had to fix that. So I had to take the color remover, the corrector, the remover, and take up all that color. And it's not going to go back to original color, of course. So what it did, it lightened my red hair to like a salmon color. You know, I guess maybe it was blonde before, but when that color lifted up, it was like a salmon color. So I had to redeposit the door. Here we go again. Raging red. So it did get back to red, but it gave it that awesome cherry red. But then you could see out, and I only bought one bottle, so I'm probably gonna go back and get another bottle and put it out. You know, I tried to spread it out throughout to see if it would get a little more cherry red. But it's okay if you see lighter little picks of red of the other, which is very faint. But you know, maybe it's just me because I'm so into detailing. You know, it's a fault sometimes. But yeah, that's the red. You know, I try to comb it all the way through and makes it through. Hey, she wants to fall. Sorry. Let's see if I can get her back up. She's so heavy on my freaking wig stand. Sometimes it leans forward. But anyway, yeah, I had put that color in all over to tone that red down a little bit. So I actually like it. I don't mind it being red, but I did mind it being that orangey red. That was just rather annoying. And of course, when I put this unit on, I'm gonna zhuzh it up a little bit because I don't like hat hair, and you know, for it to be so perfectly coiffed, you know, a little messy, just a little messy. There we go. Not too messy though, because these are one of these styles that, you know, you want it to be at its best. So hopefully you guys like it. I'll come back with this unit on so you can see how it looks on me. See if I look all cray, but I don't think that I will. I tried it on as I was cutting it. Oh, and as far as cutting, let me put that in real quick for you guys. Like with hair weave, you know, if you don't want that blunt line of demarcation, for me, I have to cut these units using the technique of point cutting. And if you don't know what that is, you can always look that up on YouTube. You get a lot of stylists on here that show you tutorials and you can learn and whatnot. Even me, I'm not a professional hairstylist, but I've been doing hair since I was what, 13, 14 years old. I used to do my friends' mom's hair and stuff when I was in high school, and people used to actually pay me to do their hair and stuff. But I never actually went to school for it because I'm kind of funny. I don't like sticking my fingers in everybody's hair and just grosses me out. It just, you know, I'm picky as to whose hair I actually put my hands in, but I won't bore you with that. But yeah, so you know, I read on it. I get magazines. I watch all these makeover shows, and I do everything. I even watch the tutorials, and I do all that stuff. So I try to keep up with what's new and the latest and whatnot, and just do it on my own. I save myself a lot of money because I used to go to the salon all the time and pay people, and I didn't like the way they do it. And I would drop all this money to get my hair fixed only to go home and recut it or fix it the way I wanted to. So it's like, yeah, squash that. But anyway, I'm rambling. But anyway, what I did with this, and let's see if I can pull this up here. That's how much space I have in between each track, because those tracks are double wefted, and you know, with that Yaki hair, it's a little bit thicker hair. So that is how much space I have in between each track, or each weft, if you want to call it that. And so, but what I did do with my baseline here at the bottom, I used my little peanut leopard hair trimmers. So that first track, I knew I wanted it to be an A-line. So of course, you know, you cut that way, and then you cut that way, and then you just bring the rest down and you blend it all in. And when I got to that part, I used my scissors, of course, and I have some professional hair scissors. And so all I did was point cut at an angle like this, like point cut. I don't cut like that, you know, down or across. No, I don't do that. Like point cut, slicing into it. It's curled a little tight here. I actually had it like really bone straight, and you could see the straightness and everything and the evenness of it. But you know, I went ahead and bumped it for visual sakes. And besides, I'm about to put this baby on and go out and run errands with my husband and stuff for the day, shopping and whatnot. So I put a little bump to it, and I put a little cocoa butter Palmer's hair oil on it, just a little bit, and that's all I have done. I have pre-washed this and conditioned, pre-shampoo. I have pre-shampoo and conditioned it already. And then probably about 2 weeks, I'll go and get me a Dr. Miracle's deep conditioning pack and let it sit on overnight, rinse it out, because this is human hair. So I try to take care of my units as if it was growing on my scalp, so I can, you know, have them last longer. And I'll probably be making another one, rocking another one next week. And the hubby can't complain about that, as he usually does, and I don't care. He's like, oh, you got enough? I said, oh, I'll never have enough. Whatever, what are you talking about, dude? Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, if you would just follow, you know, that technique, when you do it, it's not a perfection. So, you know, I'm not going to be saying, hey, follow my method. It's just, you know, if you're interested in you watching my channel, that's just how I do it. You know, bam, look at that. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's this unit on me now, and hopefully you like it as much as I do. I think it turned out even better than what I thought, seeing that this is Yaki hair. This is the Brazilian hair and all that good stuff that I use and everybody in the world uses now. But I think it came out pretty good. Let's hold my head down. Now, however, I don't have any concealer on. These knots, I think it's just invisible. It's supposed to be invisible lace. Let's see, there it is from the side. I don't have that much product on. I have a little bit of coconut oil on it. See, there we go. See if I can spin around. Hopefully I don't have it all messed up and you can see what it looks like. Okay, let's see if I can step back and you can see it a little more. Guys, I won't stay on too long. If you like this, thumbs up my video. If you really like it, share it with your friends. And you know, if you just want to shoot me a message or a word of encouragement, send me a message via Google. I'm here. I'll message you back if I get it, okay? Talk to you later. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.